Today marks the formal launch of its 2026 vision through the program charter. Before we proceed, it is my honor to introduce our distinguished guest for today's event. We are privileged to have Professor Dr. Padmavathi Ganapathi ma'am, our chief guest, whose leadership, experience, and continued support for women lead initiatives and have been source of inspirations for many. We are deeply grateful for her presence and for formally launching the SHEGUARDS 2026 program today. We are delighted to welcome Professor Dr. Kavita Rani ma'am, a senior mentor and enthusiastic supporter of SHEGUARDS 2026, who has played a key role in bringing Sanjeev University as the academic outreach partner for SHEGUARDS 2026 cohort. Her guidance and encouragement have been invaluable to Shiga's journey. We also delightful to thank Lakshmi Venkateshan Charitable Trust for their commitment to creating inclusive opportunities through education, skill development, and social empowerment. The trust strongly believes that access to the right skills can transform lives, especially for women aspiring to build sustainable careers. Through its CSR drive initiatives, the trust focuses on enabling employability, confidence, and long-term economic independence. Its supports for programs like SHEGUARDS reflects a shared vision of bridging skill gaps, promoting digital inclusions, and preparing women to participate meaningfully in emerging domains such as cybersecurity. At this point, I could like to invite the resource person, the significance of today's launch, and to introduce our chief guests. Now I invite Kavita ma'am to share a few opening remarks about SHEGUARDS, the significance of today's launch, and to introduce our chief guest. Ma'am is a respected leader and mentor, known for her consistent support for initiatives that empower women and enable meaningful professional growth. Her experience, perspectives, and advocacy for inclusive development make her presence especially valuable for our SHEGUARDS and for all of us gathered here. We are truly honored to have her with us for the launch of the SHEGUARDS 2026 program charter. With the great respect, I now invite Professor Dr. Padmavathi Ganapathi ma'am to share her thoughts on SHEGUARDS and to officially launch the SHEGUARDS 2026 program charter. Over to you, Professor Ganapati ma'am, Dr. Ganapati, Padmavathi Ganapati ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. It's my privilege to launch SHEGUARDS 2026, the program charter for the upcoming program in cybersecurity. It is a great initiative to empower women globally in cybersecurity domain. I would like to see the entire thing in three different perceptions. First of all, one should know why women empowerment is important. Women empowerment is crucial for a prosperous and sustainable world. We look forward for economic growth, improved societal well-being, reduced poverty, and fostering of innovation. Everything is possible only through women empowerment. By empowering a woman, one can ensure a safer community, full participation in the societal development, and of course, a positive cycle that creates the future generations in terms of better health, nutrition, and education. The second perception is why to empower women in cybersecurity is very important today. Because if the security is not in place, then there is every chance of financial loss, personal reputation, and also we may have illegal transparency. So, building the public trust, confidence in all the online services is mandatory today because living a dignified life is individual's right. One must try to preserve the harmony and integrity only by practicing cyber hygiene. So it is everybody's responsibility. We can't bias or we can't divide between the genders. So as the better half, the half of the entire society, women must be involved in cyber security. Now the third perception is, what does it mean for an unemployed youth, especially women, or a student at the undergraduate or the postgraduate level? Today, if you look at the education scenario, of course, all of us talk about employability, skill set, how the individual is getting ready for a better job prospect, what is the industrial connect that is expected, and are they really offered the industry-led curriculum? These are all million-dollar questions to be addressed, and every student or a non-working person is concerned about it. The very reason, if you look at the reason for that, there was actually an article in Times of India just 2 days back. That too covered about the fast changing job landscape and the lack of applied learning methodology, lack of exposure to the industrial real-time problem solving scenarios, missing networking, and the wide gap between the theoretical exposure and the practical led curriculum, missing of professional confidence, and limited access to the skill sets and the problem solving experience. So here the degree just becomes a formal ceremony and not professionally aligned or professionally sufficient. So they need to be qualified or aligned with the industry-based curriculum. And here graduates get plenty of opportunities to master their concepts and not the contexts. And that was a thing lacking in the present educational system. So the real problem solving scenario, meeting the deadlines, dealing with the ambiguity, cohort-based learning, meeting the expectations of the clients, of course, context-based approach or opportunity, everything is very much available in these type of learning. And of course, there is a very high demand for cybersecurity professionals because of the increasing digital adoption and growing digital threats, cloud migration. On the other dimension, you have AI integration in each and everything, IoT, IIoT, IEOT. The fast development on the technology front challenges the fundamental security aspects. So this means millions of unfilled roles globally as well as nationally with lucrative salary and job security are on the rise, especially in the cybersecurity domain, because there is a large gap in the skill set and it is the need of the hour to think of empowering women, especially in the cybersecurity domain, to fulfill the requirements at the national and the global level so that their career front will be well taken care of. Today, I'm extremely happy to launch the SHEGUARDS 2026 program, which is designed to cover all the above said concerns and, of course, tailored to the current industrial needs Today we are launching CyberGuard CMS Penetration Testing, the global program, which is the first cohort for the year 2026, which is going to be which is being launched right now. Here the learners will definitely get fantastic experience in terms of the guided, very well organized, hands-on exposure. Of course, for any entry-level role as well, they can also look forward for internships and of course build a confidence for the next stage in their career front in cybersecurity domain. More advanced level of courses are going to be introduced in future with this as the first stepping stone. I'm really happy to be part of this very noble initiative to empower women, and I also would like to place on record my gratitude and appreciations to the associated partners, Computer Society of India Coimbatore Chapter, Sanjeevani University, BCBUZZ Technologies, and Lakshmi Venkatesan Charitable Trust, along with Kanmalai Digital Front. So thank you all for the opportunity that you have given me to formally launch this program. I wish the entire team great success, and it is a noble vision, and sky is the limit to take the women to the next level. Let this be a very humble beginning, and we move forward in the line with much more confidence, vigorous, and enthusiasm. Thank you all. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much for taking your time and conduct such a insightful session, ma'am. We truly appreciate your valuable guidance and the effort you put into explaining the concepts of the launching character program. The session was very informative and helpful. We are we are very much thank you from our SHEGUARDS team and BCBUZZ Tech Private Limited team for your guidance and the time support you have contributed in this session, ma'am. Thank you everyone to be joined and stayed with us throughout the session. Thank you.